got my hands on an old, I guess it was a WWE magazine, or maybe like a program from back in the day, and they did those like those talent questionnaires, um, where they basically like the back page of the Playboy centerfold, where they ask their favorite XYZ, favorite this, favorite that. So I'm gonna bring up. Don't bring it up on the screen yet, Steve, because I'm gonna ask Nash to take this questionnaire about his favorite this and that, and see if it was the same as back when he was the world champion as Diesel. Okay, and see how much of this has changed over the years. If you even wrote those for real, I don't know if it was just
Well,
Russo putting words in your mouth, but
no, I'm sure I wouldn't have allowed that
okay, so
I'd never allow anybody to, because they're not me, and they're gonna sound like the person that walks in the building and asks where the building is when they're in the building.
when you're already in the building.
That's what's gonna happen.
All right, here we go. Biggest thrill in life.
Birth of my son.
Okay. Now, depending on what year was Tristan born? It's 26 years. Don't make me do math.
96.
What was it?
96.
So maybe
94 was winning the championship.
Okay, so Tristan probably wasn't born yet. So if he
No.
wasn't born, what would it have been?
Probably winning the WWE championship.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. There you go. Absolutely correct.
It's all real, damn it! It's all real.
If I could have done it differently, ... What would you have done differently in your life?
Gosh, I don't know, man. I don't have. I'm one of those no regret guys. I mean, I don't do things like really instinct. Like I kind of put thought into everything. So if I made a bad decision, it was thought out.
Gone to medical school.
Fuck.
News to you?
No. That sounds. That's perfect.
Oh, good. We could do it this way. If you could, yeah, don't scroll down yet. Best advice ever received.
Never put a 3-piece set down your throat.
And never give up.
On a 3-piece set.
Person you would most like to meet.
I know what this answer is.
You do?
Yeah, it's going to be Jesus.
It absolutely is Jesus.
And then now it would be Jesus / Bourdain. Like if I could have like a table for three,
but same still, room, probably.
Still
probably
Jesus,
in the same
man.
room.
Like, I think Jesus would that would. I mean, just wonder how much wine he could hold. You know, he'd be great. Jesus could. I bet you could pound some wine.
Because, it turns to water when he ingests
exactly.
it. So you could have an endless.
Could you imagine that? You go to like a high end steakhouse, and the guy says, "Would you like still or bubbly water?" We'll take the still. Comes back. Would you like to see a wine list? No, we got it. Boom! Jesus turns into wine.
Hobbies.
Hobbies. I might have put reading, watching TV.
Kind of being a couch potato.
Okay.
Favorite fast food?
It's never changed. It used to be a McDonald's cheeseburger. It's probably, but now it would be a McDonald's double.
Quarter pounder with cheese.
Quarter pound of cheese.
Beautiful. Favorite food? This hasn't changed either.
Steak.
You got it. Favorite band at the time? Now we're talking 94, right? So.
Oh, man. 94. God, I had a whacked out. I'm sure it's some grunge band. I know Depeche Mode. Is Depeche Mode on
Yes,
there?
Depeche Mode is one. There's two you listed. Depeche Mode.
And who's this? Is it? Oh God.
What'd you say? Stone Temple Pilots? Absolutely
No,
correct.
that's not what I was thinking of.
Alice in Chains.
Yeah, Alice in Chains.
Favorite sport? I'm going to skip that. It's basketball. We all know that. Favorite athlete?
Now, today would be LeBron.
Who would it have been in '94?
No idea.
I would have went with a basketball player, but I would have been wrong. It was Cecil Fielder.
Oh yeah, 'cause he was a hoss for the Tigers.
Favorite movie?
I know what I said because it used to always be, but then like different movies have come along. But Platoon is always in my
Yes.
top 10. I know that Platoon was, and I can't say that there's a better movie that I enjoy more than like I watch that every time it comes on.
So top of the second column, Steve.
Scarface
Favorite
would be up there.
actors? You did list two. Well, we saw it there. Gene Hackman
Gene.
and who?
Okay, I would still have Hackman, and probably now would be the second would be Jeff Bridges.
Okay, well, back then you were a Mel Gibson fan.
That's before he called somebody sugar tits.
Favorite actress?
Now, I know who's on this. I know it's Demi Moore
It is
because
a fine choice.
I read for the movie Striptease and I was up, and I mean I nailed it, and I found out later on that they were very interested in using me, and Vince said no way. Like, you're not taking him for that long. So Ving Rhames got the part. I mean, it wasn't like he killed it, but yeah.
You've been hanging with Demi?
But Demi's great. You know what I watched the other night that I haven't watched? And it was actually with commercials. Because when I was turning channels and it was just starting. And God, and I knew I was going to bring this up, and I wanted to remember the actor's name, but it was Officer and a Gentleman. Can anybody out there name who Richard Gere's father is? The actor, and another role that he was in. I'll give you a hint, Tony. I swear to God, we'll get them back aces. It wasn't me, Tony. I bet it was a Diaz brothers. It was a Diaz
Robert Loggia?
Yes.
Love
Yes.
Loggia.
Yeah. Loggia was his dad. And so I couldn't find it. So I went to everything and looked it up, and they said, Officer Gentleman not available on this. So I went back and I watched it. And Deborah Winger was a really good actress. She had like a good run with like that movie and Urban Cowboy, and like, she had some good flicks.
I feel like I might have heard a story about her being difficult and kind of worked her way out of the business from having a reputation. If it's not her, I apologize. But I feel like this just popped up in a
yeah, it seems like she vanished, right?
in a film or in something. I'll get confirmation. See, this is where people say, Sean, you don't know, you don't know what you're talking about. I just don't want to be wrong. If Deborah's listening, she might be a fan. If it's not her, I just want to put the disclaimer out there. Give her the benefit of the doubt. Listen, people love Sheiky Baby's videos, right? We've done plenty of the Kevin Nash. Let's just get the shot. Let's get the shot at least of Kev.
Let's just get I want to see what else is on there.
Let's see. It was your special
Secret
talent, singing like Robert Goulet. Your favorite cartoon character was Space Ghost.
That's still probably. I mean, that and Johnny Quest.
Favorite show was Seinfeld, and video game was Operation Wolf, which I do not remember.